Hello and welcome to day number 15 of my advent calendar. Today I want to tell you something about the so-called hero gap. This is something maybe you've never heard of because it's something that my mentor and one of my trainers used to create that word. And it describes a moment when we are like on a hero journey. Every one of us kind of is now in a kind of new way, experiencing new ways to live or to do business. Anything that is no shaking around forces us to do new steps, right? So, and this is just what heroes do. The idea of a hero is someone who goes to find luck or to fulfill their dream, or seek for something they want to achieve, and on their way they are forced to overcome difficulties and challenges. And this is the same thing. We're kind of, everybody now is kind of in a hero journey, and because nothing used to be like it was, and we are facing new kinds of situations, and we for the first time need to deal with them in a new way. So we are in a hero journey, each of us. And as we don't know what comes next, and what is best practice, we don't know. So we have to step forward, even though we are feeling insecure, even though there's no best practice, there's not a lot of advice, right? This is making us fear. But the hero keeps on going. What's the secret of a hero? A hero keeps on going despite all these challenges, because he or she has so much trust in himself that, or in faith or whatever, or in his skills, whatever you believe in, that he keeps on going. And sometimes you feel like, I'm in a fog, I cannot walk straight because everything around me is cloudy and I cannot see my path. So we tend to stand still and don't know, should I go left or right or straight or back? I have no idea what to do, which way to go. And maybe you can resonate with that and feel like the same moment for yourself right now. And the hero has this kind of a gap. He doesn't know what comes next. He's not seeing the way either. He's in this cloud where he cannot see where it's going, because he feels like being in a cloud. But what he does is he always sees the next meter. So, and he's trustful and just steps 1 meter in front. And then what happens if you do that in a cloud or in a fog? Then you will see everything around you, and you will see the next meter. And then you go to the next meter, and then you say, okay, is there an obstacle? Do I have to go left and right? So every moment you go, then you will see the following meters, and then the way will become clearer just for the next step. So you cannot see the long distance, but you will see every time the next meter. And this is the trust, or let's say the gap where we don't know where we're going. And this is a hero gap where we need to trust and just step 1 meter forward and do the next relevant meter, what needs to be done right now. And trust into that gap and into that way in our process we're in, that when we're there, then the next meter will become visible. This is the gap, and the hero gap, as my trainer said. And we're all in this. So we have to become, familiar with this kind of feeling right now. Maybe one day the cloud will go away again, and for sure it will. But for now, we have to trust in the next meter and trust in our abilities, that after we go this step into that gap, that then everything else will be solved, and we will see what comes up and which way to go then. This is my tip for today. I hope you like this little story about the hero gap, and wish you a wonderful week. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.